everyone, welcome to the Rugby League YouTube channel. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing the match which finished between Papua New Guinea and Wales in Group D there, the final group match of this Rugby League World Cup before we go into the quarterfinals. This match was played at the Keep Mode Stadium, or I think it's called the Eco Power Stadium in Doncaster. Very wet night, awful conditions, very cold as well. I imagine probably the PNG players out there, but the players from both sides got absolutely soaked tonight. Going into this match, I couldn't believe it. In the build-up, they said that Wales actually had a chance of qualifying for the quarterfinals if they could beat Papua New Guinea by 28 points. Me myself personally, I don't think that Wales really deserve to make the quarterfinals. If you lose your first two matches, then you should be ruled out of making the quarterfinals. But they had a chance, but it was a 1 in a million chance, let's just put it that way. Papua New Guinea were region hot favourites to win this match, and they knew that if they did, then they'll book their place against England next Saturday there at Wigan. I thought the game started off very scrappy from both sides, and I think the weather had a lot to play with that. The ball would have been very greasy out there. I thought you could tell that PNG were up for the match though. In the first minute, they put a shot on one of the Wales players, they lost the ball, and they all went crazy and they all surrounded each other, all patting each other on the back. High fives, they were really up for this match. And I thought in that first half that when PNG did have the ball, that they controlled it better overall. I thought that they were making a lot of meters. Their play of the balls were very quick. Wales couldn't get back on side quick enough. They were resorting to trying to slow down the ruck, which didn't help Wales. They kept giving away 6 agains and penalties, and they themselves were dropping the ball a bit. And to sum it up, after a bit of pressure, Labour got the try for Papua New Guinea, and then right from the kick-off, Wales kick it out in the full, and then from there they score again. And then in the 22nd minute, this is something which I thought was Wales' problem throughout the match. When they did get field position, their players I think they got a bit excited. I think that they were thinking a bit too much about the players when they got the ball down towards Papua New Guinea's end. I thought instead of trying to build pressure, instead of trying to get a 6 again or a forced dropout, they were kicking the ball on the second or third tackle. When they did kick the ball on the 5th tackle, it would go out and it'd be a 7 tackle set for PNG. And one of their tries actually come off that 22nd minute. Wales got the ball, Ollie Olds kicked the ball dead. Off the next set of 6, Papua New Guinea scored the try. At half time, it was 24-0 to Papua New Guinea, and you could just tell that they were going to run away with this game. Wales didn't really look like scoring at all in that first half. In the second half, I thought Wales played a lot better. The defence was a lot better. The rain was really coming down this part of the match. It was really lashing it down in that second half. Papua New Guinea's ball control weren't as good, and Wales actually had a few sets on the Papua New Guinea line, but once again I think there was one where they got the ball on the 2nd tackle. They put the ball in the air across for Evans, and of course Nagutnik, I think his name is Jimmy Nagutnik, he cleaned that up and ran it dead. And then they had another 5th tackle set in PNG's. I think they were only about 3 metres out from the line. Instead of trying to get a repeat set, the dummy Affy got a bit greedy and he got caught with the ball. I thought towards maybe about 15 minutes ago, I think PNG switched off a bit, and Wales had more of the ball in that time. But right before full time, they got another try. It was a really good bomb there, and Evans really should have tried to catch the ball, but he tried to trap it with his foot for some reason. And I think it was one of the only bad things that Evans did for the entire match, but PNG scored off that. I turned the telly off with about 3 minutes to go. We're going to be 36-0 to PNG. I thought I'd seen enough. Wales never really looked like scoring throughout the match, I thought. They come close, but they never really, I think, troubled PNG. If I was going to look at some players for both sides that played well, the Kazoo man on the match was given to Nixon Putt, and I thought that he probably were the best player on the pitch. I'd have to agree with that. Very good performance. Apapi once again, very good. Learbut, very good. Once again, I thought he was good. Reece Martin, you can always rely on Reece Martin, and his goal kicking were superb again. And Jimmy Nagutnik, I thought he had a good match there on the wing for PNG. As for Wales, I thought Bailey Antrobus was Wales' best player. Every time he caught the ball and he was running with it, he run 100 miles an hour. He made a couple of line breaks. He looked probably one of the only real threats from Wales when he actually had the ball in hand. Evans again on the wing for Wales. I thought he had a decent match again. Come close to scoring once or twice. Did a couple of good carries. Except for that one at the end where he tried to trap the ball with his foot from the bomb for some reason. I don't know why he did that. And Ollie Olds, the Valley's diehards Brisbane A-grade player. I thought he put in a couple of good kicks. I thought he did alright considering that he's an amateur player out there. Besides that, I thought that the rest of the Wales players didn't really do much. But PNG, next Saturday, they play against England at the DW Stadium there. Wigan have to kick off. I think that they're going to have to be a bit better than they were tonight, but we'll have to wait and see how they go against England. It's going to be a massive test for them. But I'm really looking forward to that match. So anyways, everyone, that's been my review of the PNG against Wales match. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. And if you are new to the channel, I did a vlog yesterday. I went to the Riverside Stadium to watch Mata Tonga against Cook Islands. Go and check that out if you haven't seen it already. Anyways, this has been Rugby League History, and I'll catch you all later in the next one. Alright, tatty bye for now.